Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel, Love Leslie. Thank you so much for the amazing love and support that I received on my first video. You guys are so awesome for that. I was in California visiting some family and I did get some feedback on it. I promise to post some videos in Spanish. That's what my family wanted. So I'll do that, definitely. Les prometo subir videos en español, platicando de las cosas por las cuales yo he pasado estos últimos 6 meses. Nomás les pido un poco de tiempo. Quiero darles un buen video, así que les pido tiempo. Nomás para practicar. Pero les prometo, muy pronto les voy a dar un video. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the months leading up to my first chemo session. I did get asked that. They were wondering, you know, what happened? What happened, girl? Were you happy? Did you go through a traumatic experience? You know, were you sad, angry? What went on? What happened, girl? So going back to July, just a few months before I actually started my chemo in October, I purchased my first home here in Texas. It was such an amazing feeling of accomplishment. I never really thought I would actually be able to buy a house. In July, also, I got my puppy, Rocket. I love him. No, that name does not come from the Guardians of the Galaxy. No, it doesn't. He's just Rocket. And he's just Rocket. 2 different Rockets. My happiness did last for about a month and a half because around the end of August, I got told that there was a huge storm headed our way. I am from California. I don't know what a huge storm looks like. I can tell you what an earthquake feels like, but not a storm. I was advised by my coworkers on what to do, you know, get water, fill your tank up with gas, things like that. But no one really prepares you for what it can actually be. I remember Saturday night watching a boxing match, and when it came time for my friends to go home, we went outside and it was pouring. It was raining cats. I kid you not. And I could see the water level rising slowly, very slowly, just creeping up. And I mean, I kept thinking, it'll go back down, it'll stop raining, it'll be fine. It didn't. It kept raining and raining and raining. It was maybe like 1, 2 in the morning, and the water slowly started to creep in. So we ended up moving a lot of things to the attic, like water, food, blankets, toilet paper, things that we really needed, and ended up staying there the night. In the morning, when we came down from the attic, we were just heartbroken at seeing about 80% of our belongings just floating around our house. It was very sad. I mean, even my fridge. Who thinks that such a heavy thing is gonna end up like in its back floating? We did call 911 to get rescued. However, it felt like they were taking forever. So we ended up leaving the house, walking down the street to where it was higher ground and it was dry. Ended up waiting there for what felt like a second eternity. Rescue still didn't come, and we ended up getting rescued by a very, very nice man who had a high pickup truck, and we ended up getting a ride to City Hall where we ended up staying the night. The next morning, a very, very nice couple came into City Hall and were asking if anybody needed a ride to Galveston. My mother-in-law lives there, and she had already told us that her house didn't get flooded, and you know, if we could make it there, we're welcomed. So we ended up going to Galveston, and that's where we ended up staying. So fast forward a few weeks. I wasn't kidding. It was a Sunday morning when I woke up and I felt a tumor in my breast. I remember I think I was maybe like playing on my phone and it fell on my chest. You know when that happens? You know, it almost falls on your face, knocks you out. So that happened, and I don't know why, I just started feeling, and I felt the tumor. And I'm like, oh, no big deal, you know, like, wait a minute, you know, it could be on the other breast, maybe it's normal. So I feel on the other breast, and I didn't feel it there, so that's when I started freaking out. And I don't think I had ever been so scared. I got up trembling with fear. So after, you know, going through that fear and my boyfriend telling me, you know, you're fine, it's probably benign, a lot of people get it, it did calm me down a little bit, but I kind of knew there was something wrong. So sure enough, that morning I go to urgent care. I am told by the doctor there that she's gonna recommend me to a women care facility, and I'm gonna be getting an ultrasound. So with the ultrasound, they're able to see a little further and you know, to kind of get an idea of what the tumor looks like. And so we did. Everything that I got told to do, I did. After the ultrasound, they said, you know, it doesn't look normal. It doesn't look like a normal cyst. So the next thing to do would be a breast biopsy. After that, I remember going to California to visit my newborn niece. Must have been like Monday or Tuesday. And I got a phone call. So sure enough, she did tell me that the tumor had cancerous cells, and I just needed to schedule more appointments so that they can know what stage I'm in, so they can know the size of it, etc., etc. Coming back from California, it was 3 weeks full of appointments. I had never had so many appointments in my life, like, rude. I mean, these doctor's appointments were crazy. I remember one time being there from maybe like 11 in the morning till like 8 at night, just at the hospital, you know, having one appointment after the other just so that we can get everything done so that we're ready for my first chemo. The day before, I had a final consultation with, not final, but like a consultation with my doctor, and she just kind of talked me through this and, you know, gave me a heads up of what it's going to be like. I got my blood drawn just to make sure that I am ready for chemo. And once this all happened, finally, October 27th is when I received my first chemo. And once again, thank you for watching. Love, Leslie. But however, my next video is going to be a little bit more fun. I don't want to be so sad all the time. I don't like being sad. I will be talking about the benefits of not having hair, because with chemo comes hair loss. Ultimate hair loss. There's no hair anywhere. One of the benefits. But I will be seeing you next time. Thank you so much once again for the amazing love and support that you guys have given me. I will be back soon.